You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So whatever you do, please don't take my sunshine.
We went shopping this week like we knew we would. I wanted to record today, but because I did a little bit more today, but it was pouring raining, so I couldn't. And in one of the stores that I went in, there was like a high profile client, and they didn't want anybody recording, and so I couldn't record. It's not like I'm not used to nice stuff anyway, so I was like, okay, fine, child, whatever. But we did go shopping. But I want to say this because I said it before, but it's starting to, at least for me, become more and more apparent. I am enjoying shopping in person less and less. And this is the reason why online shopping is significantly out. What word am I looking for? The net sales just kind of blow mall shopping out of proportion with shopping online versus in person, because the experiences just are not the same. And I'm not stating that in particular about the brands that I shop today, so I don't misunderstand me with that. But what I'm saying is, like, I walked into Louis Vuitton and I wanted to look for a little bag. Now, I don't need the bag right now, but my birthday's coming up and I'm trying to decide what type of bag I want to invest in. And they just weren't nice. Like, I couldn't recognize the selling ceremony. The greeters at the door were just very cold. And I get it when traffic is high, especially in SOHO and you get a lot of window shoppers. It's probably annoying, especially when you have budgets to meet and stuff like that. I work in the industry, so I get it. But it really deteriorates the experience. And it honestly made me not want to return. This is like the third time this year that I've had a bad experience in a boutique. And it makes me just prefer to shop online if I can. That is also why my taste is changing, because I feel like when we talk about luxury brands, we always talk about Louis Vuitton, Hermes, Gucci. Now we have Bottega, and I have pieces from them all. So again, I'm still not bad mouthing them, but there are other luxury brands out there that people are sleeping on. And brands like Louis Vuitton and Hermes, they don't have sales. They have employee sales, but they don't have VIP sales. They don't price drop because that's how they maintain the brand integrity. I was commenting under a post the other day because a friend of mine was reviewing some Tiffany & Company glasses, and he was like, I wonder how these end up in stores like TJ Maxx and Marshalls. And that's because sometimes when things are several seasons old, they end up what we call MFO, or like made for outlet, meaning they can no longer be on the shelf, so they have to find something to do with them. But stores like Louis Vuitton, Loro Piana, like a lot of those LVMH brands, they don't price drop. They allow the employees to buy, they sample sale, and then whatever's left, they burn it. Some of the brands that I work for do the same thing. But I'm saying all that to say, I really wish that the in-person experience was better. I hope that gets better. But I know that the economy is changing, the world is changing, everything's changing anyway. So it could just be wishful thinking. But I went shopping. I was supposed to be shopping for my vacation that's coming up. And I ended up shopping for the fall, which is something I wanted to do because I have a plan. I've been really, really thinking and praying and talking to God because at age 40, I want to retire from corporate America. And I just want to focus on my businesses. I have a clothing line that I'm getting ready to relaunch, and my ministry. And there's things that I want to do full time. And to be very honest, work sometimes gets in the way. But from a sustainability standpoint, work is consistent and it's become a safety net for me. And it's almost time, if I'm going to do these other things well for me, I have to stop building somebody else's dream so well. And my patience is getting short. I'm tired of commuting. I actually want to enjoy my life, and I don't want to deteriorate or lessen my lifespan because I'm stressed about somebody else's. I don't want to do that. Sorry for the rant. But I'm saying all that to say, so much is changing. So much is changing about me, the things I like, my taste. I think I was mentioning earlier in this video, I used to be a huge fan of like Gucci sweaters with the G's on it. I'm gaudy. I am not a minimalist at all. However, my taste is just changing. And so let's just get into the stuff that I got. But I said all that to say, I was supposed to get stuff for my trip, in which I did get a thing or two. But the stuff that I have is primarily for the fall. My birthday starts the fall. My birthday is September the 3rd. So Labor Day is usually the last, bit of summer. September is when the summer ends. And I always find somewhere like a European destination typically for my birthday. So this year, my friends and I, we plan to go to Dublin, Ireland. And so it's going to be a bit cooler over there because the weather's just different. So I've also been thinking about that. And I'm doing this lockdown because I don't have space for all the stuff that I have. Like I said, I don't have the guts to show you guys this room, which has like my shoes and coats. That used to be a study room / sneaker closet, and it turned to an everything room, and now it's just a hot mess. So I have to stop shopping soon because I also want to make updates to my apartment. I want to start in the bedroom. A friend of mine is designing a custom wallpaper for me and a crest. I want to do like a Ritz-Carlton vibe in my apartment. I'm going to get the crest, like put on some bathrobes and slippers, like the whole thing. So I have to shift my priorities. And also too, I developed a savings plan. I have savings like my IRA and 401k and all that stuff, and I save automatically to like my high yield savings and stuff like that. But I want to start saving like more aggressively pockets of time, so that I can stick to it. I want to save like heavy for a full quarter, because if I try to say I'm going to save heavy all the time, then I'll eventually break it. But if I give myself like a project plan, so for Q4, for the majority of Q4, I'll be saving aggressively. So some of the pieces that I got, I won't need to get anything for the fall. And technically, this is the time of year where we should be shopping for fall, winter 26 anyway. So I'm technically on time. It's a bit late to buy summer stuff anyway. It's pointless because it's July. Next month's August. Summer goes by fairly quickly. We have more cooler months than hot months, so it's kind of pointless. And let's just get to it. Let me show you what I got. So I'm gonna start with a brand that I've learned to love. It's one of the brands that I work for, and when I first learned about this brand, I was like, it's very, very quiet luxury. And I don't know if it's because I work for the brand or if it's just becoming me, but I love it now. I love their stuff. And again, like I said, I'm less and less starting to like loud. I don't need it. Like, if you know, you know. I'm getting into that. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, you just don't know, and I'm not going to explain. So I got these. This is for the trip. So show the box. Let's get the box open. It's almost impossible to open this box. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, this is OD. Yeah. So the box is impossible, clearly. Okay, I have to edit that out. The Jill Sander box is very plain. Like, this is just the lid to the box. There's nothing. It's legit a white cardboard box, which speaks to the quiet luxury fashion that it is. It is a very prestigious fashion house. So I got these sandals. I won't really discuss price points, but A lot of these items were on sale, so I'm going to post the links in my description in case anybody wants to check them out. So I got these black mules. And I just thought these would be good for like the evening time, a good dinner mule. They have they're like very slender, very sleek. The leather is like very soft and supple, and they're just very, very comfortable. So I got these because I have an outfit. I need to go to Jacquemus, but I'm gonna go tomorrow. It's like a black and white paisley shirt that they have that I want, and I want to try to style it with these shoes. These are also a summer shoe. They're not for vacation, but I can wear these in the summer. So Jill Sander also collabed with Puma. I'm not a Puma girl. No shade, Puma, but I'm just not. But these are cute. So I got these Jill Sander Pumas. So cute. Like, look at this blue. They are fire. And they have the gummy sole, love. And they're super comfy. So I'll be able to commute in these. And, you know, I like these a lot. So I got these Jill Sander Pumas. They were not on sale. But I'll still put the link down below so that you guys can see these. This box is pretty big. This next box is huge. But I got these. I have a lot of shoes. I got these Jill Sander sneakers. Now, firstly, let me say this. There was a time where I would not dare wear a shoe that was not recognizable. Like, it either had to have a logo on it or you had to recognize what it was. Because I've always been afraid that people would think my sneakers are from, like, Steve Madden. No shade. If that's where you like, that's what you like. I just don't. I don't buy cheap shoes. That's just me. But I didn't want anybody to think my shoes were from like Steve Madden or like, you know, the regular ASOS brand, or I just, look, this is me. It's just not what I wanted. But these sneakers, when I saw them, I have been eyeing them for a minute. These are actually on sale. They are called I think it's called the Moon. The box is so blank, I can't even look on the box for the shoe name. But I think it's called like the Moon sneaker. I'm going to paste the link in the what's name. But they remind me of Reebok Classics low key. But this sneaker is so comfortable. It's not branded at all. And the bottom has these like waffle bottom, I think that's what we call it. And there's the Jill Sander logo on the inside. And then at the heel, you have I don't know if you guys can see it, but at the heel, there's the Jill Sander logo etched in the heel of it. But it's such a comfortable shoe. It's going to be perfect for commuting to work. I could wear like some trousers and a polo with it. Because some days and I hate the pressure of feeling like I'm too old to carry a backpack, but it be giving that. Some days it's giving that. I carry my purse still with my laptop in it, but that one shoulder, then you got the weave, and it can be very overstimulating. So there are some times where I prefer to just look cute, put on a backpack, polo with some trousers. I'm still very much a tomboy, although I'm a grown auntie now, and that's just the truth. So I got these Jill Sander Moon sneakers, which surprisingly I'm looking forward to wearing, but I'm going to save these for the fall too because I don't need them right now. I have some white shoes in rotation, so I'm just going to put these aside. Oh, wait. It is on the box. Oh, no. It just says low top sneaker, shiny nylon suede vapor. So online it's called like the Moon shoe or something like that. And then Jill Sander came out. The Jill Sander t-shirt is very popular. It just says like Jill Sander going across like this. They came out with another t-shirt design. And so now it's still a basic white tee. They have black too, but I didn't want black. And it just says Jill Sander right here on the side. Let me try to focus So now it's on the side instead of across. And yeah. I'm going to take this shirt on vacation with me. It doesn't come in anything fancy. It comes in like this plastic bag. Jill Sander is a very like quiet luxury minimalist type brand. So you don't really get much from a packaging standpoint with them and all of that. But I'm going to keep the shirt in the plastic because my closet is very full. All of my other white shirts are in the dry cleaners. And I actually have the other Jill Sanders shirt that goes across like this. But all my other shirts are in the dry cleaners. So. Lastly, I was almost in tears the other day because I lost my Tiffany & Company bracelet. Which too kind of had me I'm always in my head. But it had me in my head again because I'm like, why am I spending money on this? But I'm going to build another bracelet stack. But I'm going to slowly build it, and I'm going to get less expensive pieces for now. I don't need a Tiffany gold bracelet if I can't keep up with it. That means it's not time for me to have it. And also, maybe I shouldn't have been commuting with it. I gotta stop following these trends and stuff I gotta stop. I gotta think for myself. But whatever. So it looks very pretty. I have my white gold and yellow gold Rolex on, my Justin Cloud bracelet, and my Van Cleef bracelet today. And when I put these on with it, it actually looks pretty. So this bracelet is actually silver. And I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably not. But it has the Jill Sander logo right here. It's a simple, it's actually a silver cuff. It's not, is it white gold? Oh, it was it's a little expensive. Hold on. No, it's silver. Okay. It's a sterling silver bracelet. It's not white gold. So I'm just going to add it to my bracelet stack and I'm going to start over. It's fine. So I got this. It was a little pick-me-up. But I love jewelry. I love accessories. And it looks really cute on my wrist, especially with my watch and stuff. It looks pretty. So I got this bracelet from Jill Sander as well. Okay, next we have... I went to Marnie. And these are for my vacation. These were on sale. You see the green sticker. The original price of these shoes, I think, but I got them on sale for 40% off. And they are, let me take the stuffing out, this leather sandal with the burgundy mohair. This sandal is so cute. This sandal is adorable. The sole of the shoe has mohair. There's a sticker. And then there's the Marnie logo on the inside. But the sandal itself is so fire. So I have a look that I'm planning on wearing with this. I have a burgundy Loewe puzzle bag that I want to pair with these. So I think that's going to come out cute. I have an idea. I have a look. So I got these Marnie sandals for my trip. It's just I really don't have any summer looks. I'm a fall girl. So it's but someone said something that really, rang in my spirit. This lady that I know, she was like, certain people who shop of a certain caliber, we shop for years. We don't shop for a season. So I don't go summer shopping for this summer. I shop for several summers. So when you buy nice things and you buy expensive things, you're not gambling with the quality. So you know that you're not going to have to replace these things for a long time. And that's very true. I also got a shirt. It comes in tissue paper. It's a very simple shirt. I love button-down shirts. I guess that is my minimalistic side. I also love Marnie. Although I got this shirt, but after I got it, I wasn't that much of a fan of it because I feel like I look like I work for like a car wash. I like the blue in this polo shirt, so I got it. I also have, so I bought this white Marnie shirt, and instead of buttons, see it has like the Marnie logo right here, and then instead of buttons, it has a zipper. I just thought that was so cute. Like, you know, it's a capsule piece. It can go in the closet. It's a bit oversized, but I want it like that. I'll wear it like with like some cargo pants. Like I have an idea for it. So this may not be a shirt that I wear in the summer, or I may like with some linen shorts. I don't know. We'll see. But when I see pieces like this, I'm like, if it's on sale, I can get it. This shirt was 75% off. That lets you know. I got these huge box. But whenever you see a blue box like this, that lets you know that it's a or red top. I can't remember. Something, it lets you know something. It identifies something. These are for the fall. These are not for right now. But these will definitely be my fall go-to shoe. I have Rick Owens, and y'all, those Rick Owens, they hurt my feet so bad. I don't know about anybody else, but there's something about the top part of the foot of the Rick Owens. They hurt. And I have a pair, and I just, whatever. So I got these instead. These were not on sale, but I love these. So these are like, what, in my opinion, the Marnie version of Rick Owens. They're the Pablo sneaker. So it has like a bit of like a duck toe. But it's like the cream thick sole leather shoe. Has the Marnie logo on the back. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then the black strings. They're actually really fire. And they look super cute on my feet. So I know I can wear this like with a trench coat, or even in the winter, I can wear this like with a sweater, distressed sweater, cargos, jeans. Like I'll be totally fine commuting to the city with this shoe on. So I'm really happy with this purchase. And last but not least, I actually have a Marnie bag over there because it's a gift. And then I shopped at Margiela as well, but this bag is also a gift, but this is what I got for me. So I have a pretty vast Margiela collection. I am a huge replica fan, and I am a huge tabby fan. One day I'll show you guys my replica collection. I have several pair. My tabby collection too. I have like tabby boots. I have tabby loafers, tabby flats, tabby sneakers. Like I love tabbies, and it's probably just because I know the history of the brand. I know how tabbies came about because I work for the brand, obviously. So I love tabbies, but I also really love replicas because they, in my opinion, the quality is more sturdy than a lot of other shoes. And if you compare them to like, I don't know, an Adidas Samba, they honestly run neck and neck. Naturally, an Adidas Samba is less expensive. But if you compare them to like a Wells Bonner, you're getting very similar quality, and replicas are fire. So every pair of replicas that I have so far are a solid color except for one pair. I got a distressed pair, and when I say distressed, I'm talking about the strings came dirty distressed. And I got it because when I went to Europe earlier in the year, I was like, let me get a shoe that I'm not going to be stressed out over if they get dirty. Because if you go to Europe, you know, those roads are a hot mess express. So I was like, let me try this. And the shoe literally came dirty. It came dirty, and it came with like tape on it. Yeah, I don't know why I do know why I got the shoe because I liked it, but when I look back at it in retrospect, it's like, girl, you're doing too much. But anyway, we got another pair of replicas. These are also for the fall. These are not for right now. I don't need to wear these now. Although I might end up finding myself wearing them now because I love Margiela. But I got the replicas with the paint splatter all over them. I love this sneaker. I think this shoe is so freaking cute. It has the paint splatter all over them. I got white with the gummy sole. First of all, this is a very comfortable sneaker. Very, very, very comfortable. Very sturdy. And with replicas, when they get dirty, sometimes they look like nicer. It's almost like it's a shoe that's meant to get dirty, although I'm still going to try to keep mine as clean as possible. But I got the replicas with the paint splatters all over them. Fire. Love them so much. I just love this shoe. I have been eyeing them for a minute. These were not on sale. They will eventually. These sneakers are evergreen right now, but I'm positive that these will eventually discontinue because they have some other designs that are coming out. Don't quote me on when. I just know that it's gonna happen. That's all. Okay. This is by far my favorite purchase of the week. I am so happy with this shoe. I'm excited. It's also for the fall. I can't wear it yet. But when I go on my birthday trip, I know for sure these will make their appearance and their debut then. And they will be in the rotation super heavy from September through, I guess, November when it's too cold for me to wear them. These are also Margiela. If you ever see the box, one of the things I love about the Margiela brand, I don't know if you guys can see it, but when you see these numbers, each number when it's circled, it means it's from a different part of the Margiela collection. So this has the number 22 circled, meaning shoes. So like if you have a Margiela bag, it's a different circle. If a different number circled. If you have a Margiela shirt, it's a different number circle. So that's a really cool fact about the Margiela brand. That's how they identify what you've purchased. I'm so excited. Okay. When I was a little girl, I was not that little. When I was in high school, I was born and raised in North Philly, and when I was in high school, I was the only person in my neighborhood who wore Birkenstocks. The only one. I was basically the only black girl for a long time. I'm talking about 2002 through 2006. I was the black girl wearing Birkenstocks before people started wearing them now. Like, I'm talking about before Journeys was selling them, I was getting my Birkenstocks from the Walking Company. Yeah. So, this shoe spoke to me in such a way because it was nostalgic and it like, what is happening out there? It's nostalgic and it like bridged the shoe that I love so much together. And I got the new Margiela Mules. Do y'all see this freaking shoe? Let me hold both of them up. Hold on. I need y'all to see this. Do y'all see these shoes? Y'all don't see them. Please look at this shoe. This shoe is so cute. It's the Margiela Tabby Mules, which is like their version of Birkenstock. I'm not buying a new pair of Birkenstocks this winter. It's like, Birkenstock who? What's that? It's like, nah. I'll never front on my humble beginnings. But, y'all, this shoe, insane. They are pricey. They were not on sale because they're too new. They're not on sale yet. But this shoe, I already know. Fire. Like, I already know. I already have in my mind the looks. I see the casual looks. I see the looks. I see it. I see it already. Wearing them with shorts and polos, wearing wide leg pants. I see it all. I see it. I already see it. Like, I'm so excited to wear this shoe. And I'm so excited that I got these because I know that these are not going to stay on the shelves too long. These are the items that I got today. I'm done shopping clearly. I just need to go to Jacquemus because I want to get this shirt. I'm not going to bother you guys with that. Maybe if it's nice, I'll record me going to the store. But they're getting even really weird in the stores too. Like they don't want us to record. But I need to go to Jacquemus tomorrow. So I'll probably do that. And I think that is enough for the week for now. I do want to go to Hermes. They have like an espadrille sandal. And I like those better than just a regular... I can't talk. And I like those better than just the regular Hermes slides because, again, I feel like there's so many replicas of these Hermes sandals, but you can't fake those espadrilles. You can't fake those. So I really want to get that shoe, and I feel like then I'll be good for the summer. So that is the shopping haul for the week. I'm going to post the links down in the video of all of these. Let me know what you guys think.